Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, hate and bigotry have no business in Montgomery County. How a new organization is making that their rallying cry. Plus, giving students with disabilities more ways to maximize their education. And later, the positive impact of planting nearly 2,000 trees in the county. But first, it's a frightening statistic. There are more than 3,000 car accidents which involve pedestrians and cyclists that occur in Maryland each year. Those numbers are so alarming that authorities are raising awareness in order to keep us all safe when we're out walking. Recently, there was a press event held in Langley Park. Lorna Virgili was there and has more. Lorna?
Anquinette, this intersection of New Hampshire Avenue and University Boulevard is one of the most dangerous in the entire state of Maryland. Now, local and state officials gather here today to send a very strong message to pedestrians and drivers. Last year, there were 113 pedestrian fatalities in the state of Maryland. And one of the state's most dangerous intersections is right in the border between Montgomery and Prince George's County.
In 2007, I released the Pedestrian Safety Initiative for my county, and after 10 years, we've had, in my opinion, great success. We're still an awful lot of work to go. We have made great success over the last 10 years. We identified 17 high incident areas where collisions are most likely to occur, and with education, enforcement, and engineering efforts to combat the challenges that we face. Targeting these areas resulted in up to a 52% reduction in pedestrian collisions in those locations.
During the past decade, more than $70 million have been invested in engineering improvements, education, and enforcement. Thus far this year, there have been 172 automobile accidents involving pedestrians in Montgomery County, 3 of those fatal. Drivers are reminded to slow down and avoid distractions. Pedestrians are reminded to obey traffic laws and be visible.
The way that we do that is what we're doing today, and that is to get the word out. It's not just about the engineering. It's not just about making sure our roads are friendly and that they're passable, but it's also making sure people are aware. That's why I'm wearing this patch right here. It glows in the dark. It can be seen. It looks kind of funny, but when you're out there and it's dark and you're on streets, this right here will keep you safe.
Through May 14th, regional law enforcement will step up efforts to identify and ticket drivers, pedestrians, and bicyclists who break safety laws, particularly in high-risk areas.
So when we go out, we do a big enforcement campaign, normally prior to going into an area to do enforcement. And we try to get the message out of what we want to see. And we want to see a sharing of the road. And so once that's completed, then we do send resources in or officers into the area, and we start doing an enforcement component to our campaign.
And citations can be up to $500 for anyone who violates the law.
The County Council recently wrapped up its work sessions with a plan designed to redevelop downtown Bethesda. Susan Kennedy tells us more about how this new vision is taking shape.
It's the economic heart of Montgomery County. Downtown Bethesda is defined by excellent walkability, access to transit, and a mix of uses. This new plan will expand upon these elements and bring Bethesda to the forefront as a sustainable community.
We're going to have lovelier buildings, more enlivened streets, a greater vitality to downtown Bethesda. And we are working real hard, and I think successfully, to shield our existing residential neighborhoods from any adverse consequences of additional development.
Downtown Bethesda is known as being a well-rounded community of residents and workers who contribute to the vitality of the downtown. However, the success of the area has resulted in higher than average housing costs. Council members say affordable housing must be a priority with this plan as well.
So the challenge for us right now in Bethesda is that there is a certain amount of housing that is viewed as quote-unquote market rate affordable, but it's not occupied. The people who live in those units could technically afford more. They're not subject to the protections of our moderately priced dwelling unit ordinance.
And adding more density to an already dense environment requires more parks, trails, and open space. Council members say they want to make sure Bethesda remains a place where people want to be.
So one of the areas that I'm really hoping to see happen is the area in front of Monami Gabi and the Landmark Theater. That triangle there is going to be more important to create a vibrant public commons and more green space. We can't have just buildings. We need more trees. We need more green space. We need the soul to be touched as well as the rest.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
If you have ever been subjected to bigotry and hate, you are not alone. Now there's a new local organization working to ensure that hate does not have a home in Montgomery County. MyMC Media's Mitty Hicks has more in this report.
Hate incidents have increased, as I'm sure you all know.
Dozens of residents and local leaders gathered at Bethesda Chevy Chase High School to learn more about a new organization working to fight against hate and bigotry.
We're bringing people together, people that have been deeply involved in fighting discrimination, addressing hate incidents and hate crimes, bringing them together to work collaboratively to fight this problem more effectively.
The new group is led by Paul Tao. He says Communities United Against Hate Montgomery County was inspired by the recent hate-based threats and incidents in the community.
Swastikas in schools, whites-only signs. It's important because in the last 5 months, there's been a significant increase in the number of bias incidents in the county, and it's affected many, many different communities.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosch was the keynote speaker.
I'm here to talk about what to do, what can be done, what we're doing, and what hopefully these people can help with.
After the keynote address, a panel discussion made up of local area leaders talked about the importance of collective action work.
Different marginalized groups can help our voices get heard louder.
And at the end of the rally, residents gathered in the school's cafeteria to find out ways to give back to the community by joining one of 50 organizations that are collaborating with Communities United Against Hate, Montgomery County.
We've had really great success within the Sikh community, and that is very important to us, but we also want to give voices to youth that might not have it, and so I think KUA is a perfect opportunity for that.
Organizers say in case you missed the rally, there are still opportunities to get involved. You can find out more information on their website. In Bethesda, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
Coming up on County Report This Week, how the county is on pace to become a leading biotech hub. Plus, be on the lookout for home improvement scams. We'll explain. Stay with us. County Report This Week. We'll be right back.
Mark your calendars. The Montgomery County Greenfest is coming up and you don't want to miss it. Greenfest promises to be a fun-filled day of entertainment, community, and learning. Enjoy live music and fun and games for kids. Learn how to green your home and neighborhood. Watch the latest environmental short films. Attend a DIY workshop and explore exhibitor booths. Greenfest has activities for all ages and interests. Make sure you stop by and explore your path to a greener life. Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. There are a number of issues in our region that impact us daily and some that will affect us well into the future. Senator Chris Van Hollen recently sat down with Montgomery County Executive Ike Leggett to discuss those issues and upcoming projects.
We were meeting about a whole range of issues important to Montgomery County and Maryland, from transportation to the proposed cuts at NIH and the negative impact that would have on the country and on Maryland. I have worked very closely with our partners at the local and state level, because I think that federal, state, and local partnership is important. So we were talking about issues of transportation, congestion on I-270, Washington Metro, and the negative impact the Trump administration budget would have on the country, on Maryland, and this area. I wanted to get an update from him on what was happening at the state and county level. There are additional funds now coming from the state for congestion on I-270. That's an important step, but we really need to do an even better job of reducing congestion on I-270. It's part of the biotech corridor. It becomes a parking lot. We need, the CCT, the Corridor Cities Transitway. So there are lots of pieces that we need to work on transportation in this region. And then the federal budget cuts, the cuts proposed by the Trump administration, would also have a very harmful impact on the state of Maryland and this region. So we talked about how we can work together to push back against those cuts.
Senator Van Hollen was also one of the keynote speakers at the BioHealth Capital Region Forum. It was recently held at MedImmune in Gaithersburg. It was quite the meeting of the minds with local business leaders, elected officials, scientists, and scholars. The forum focused on the biotechnology cluster in the DMV. It's a big deal because the region's goal is to be a top 3 biotech hub in the U.S. by 2023.
It's a great opportunity to demonstrate the leadership position nationally that Maryland, Virginia, and the D.C. area have in the field of bioscience. When we started this about 3 years ago, there were really only about 600 people who attended. Now attendance has doubled. We have a vibrant, growing region that drives a lot of innovation and job growth for Maryland and Virginia and D.C. That's pretty exciting for all of us.
And tell me, what is the goal?
The goal is to give people a forum to learn how to collaborate better. The key thing in building a bioscience ecosystem is learning how industry, the academy, and other institutions can work together. Like any scientific bit of research, you need to have people working together to really progress the science of the ecosystem. And sometimes that's hard. And so having forums like Ron Daniels from Johns Hopkins, Senator Van Hollen, Governor Hogan, people from companies like AstraZeneca, MedImmune, Emergent Bioscience is also here, and talking about candidly our successes and difficulties in working with each other and identifying new ways to do it makes it a very positive forum.
If you're looking to make home improvements, just beware. There are scams out there that can do you and your home more harm than good. Joy Matthews with the Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection tells us more.
Spring is here, and so are outdoor home improvement projects. But beware, this is also the time scammers show up. Driveway paving, roofing and siding, landscaping, these are all places where scammers find victims. One scam we've seen involves roofers who offer to repair damage immediately after a big storm. They may not have a license. Then there are tree cutters, often from out of state, who begin with tree cutting but then move onto other home improvement work that they're unqualified to do. So how do you protect yourself from being a victim? Here are some tips. First, never agree immediately to a project offered by a door-to-door contractor. Instead, do some research about the company. Check the business with Washington Consumers Checkbook, as well as here at the Office of Consumer Protection. By law, the business must have a license to sell door-to-door. Next, obtain 3 estimates. Get everything in writing, including the scope of the work, timeline, guarantees, and payment schedule. Ask for references from neighbors and friends. When it comes to paying for the home improvement project, never put down more than 1/3 of the total project up front. Don't pay in cash, as that leaves you little recourse in case there's a problem. It's best to pay with a credit card. A law was passed in 2016 that gives consumers the right to cancel the contract within 5 days, 7 days if the consumer is older than 65. Also, the seller must return the deposit within 10 days. Please call our office or email if you have any questions. Online, the Office of Consumer Protection discloses merchant complaint records and a searchable database. You'll also find consumer advice and information.
Coming up on County Report this week, Rockville officials toured the new addition to a local middle school. And celebrating the winners of the Montgomery Serves Awards. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Julius West Middle School now has more space to spread out. The mayor of Rockville and other officials recently toured the new wing. Rock 11's Hagop Belechian has more.
This school has been updated with about 15 new classrooms and a lot of extra space, a new gym, new athletic fields. And we learned today that this upgrade and this expansion should take care of a projected enrollment for another 20 years. So we're thrilled about that.
Julius West Middle School shows off its new wing to Rockville's mayor and council and members of the Montgomery County Public School Board.
We've invited the community at large, the mayor and council members and school board members to really get a look at the school that we have now with the new addition. We are a school of 1,300 students, and it's great to see the community support, the school board support, and our efforts.
The new addition helps accommodate the growing number of students at the school. The space includes a new gym, classrooms, cafeteria, and even improved parking and traffic going into the school.
Some other amenities, our parking spaces have been expanded. We've reconfigured the bus loop entry and exit areas, allow buses to smoothly come in and come out. Safety is a big concern in not only our community but nationwide, and so having pedestrian walkways that are easily accessible and that are safe and allow cars to come in and out is great.
Rockville's mayor and council partnered with the Board of Education and Montgomery County Public Schools to seek funding for this much-needed expansion. And the complete wing is the shining example of the greatness that can happen when local governments work together to meet the needs of the community.
Advocate and supporter. So everybody knows Montgomery County has control of the schools, but they're in the city of Rockville. So we work in a close partnership with the county, with MCPS facilities, as well as the school board in bringing all of our support and efforts to bear to make sure the school is as good as we can get it. All of our community is in great need of educational resources around here. The school was bursting at the seams, and what we saw today was just amazing. What facilities has done in encouraging educational diversity, all of the new things we have here, the fields, the classrooms, all of that just goes a long way in supporting the education that the community wants.
For County Report this week, I'm Hagop Belechian.
Making sure students with special needs reach their full learning potential brought together parents and educators for a recent summit. It was held at Walter Johnson High School. MCPS TV was there and has our reports.
When I say it is a pleasure to be here, I say that as someone who has sat across the table at many, many IEP meetings.
MCPS Superintendent Dr. Jack Smith welcomed parents, caregivers, educators, and community members to the 4th Annual Special Education Summit. The event held at Walter Johnson High School offered an opportunity to share and exchange ideas on how to better meet the needs of students receiving special education services.
The more that we talk and discuss and work together, the better we're able to find solutions for all children's learning needs.
Keynote speaker Scott Anderson offered words of wisdom and inspiration to parents of children with special needs.
We just heard from a wonderful keynote speaker who has cerebral palsy himself that demonstrates to us what life can look like for our children.
The summit also featured a resource fair with information from community resources, as well as breakout sessions in a variety of topics.
What's important is that parents get to meet one another, learn more information about services and supports that are available for their children through Montgomery County Public Schools and our many, many partners that are available in the resource fair today.
So options of different subject matters that they may not have ever learned about, being able to help resolve conflict regarding maybe IEPs or how to communicate best with teachers and other administrative staff. Lots of different resources all in one place.
Having a second IEP review, this is individualized educational program, so I'm interested in learning more about the process.
There's just so many resources that people need to learn about in order to take advantage of them for the welfare of your special needs child or children.
MCPS provides all special needs students access to high quality education from birth until they turn 21 years old. We want to congratulate the 2017 Montgomery Serves Awards winners. 9 individuals and groups were recognized for their volunteer contributions to our community. County Executive Ike Leggett presented the awards at Imagination Stage in Bethesda. The annual event honors county residents for their outstanding service. For more information on award recipients or nominations for next year, visit montgomeryserves.org or call 240-777-2600. Coming up next on County Report this week, which Montgomery College sports teams are on the fast track to a photo finish? Plus, a local pet needs a good home. Maybe yours? Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you build or renovate your home with accessible features, Montgomery County has a property tax credit to help you with the cost. Come to the Design for Life Showcase and meet building professionals displaying examples of beautiful homes with accessible features. The Design for Life Showcase is on May 13th and will be held at the Silver Spring Civic Building from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Admission is free. For more information, call 311 or go to designforlifemc.org. Design for Life is for all ages and all stages.
Hey, mister! Down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout. And this timeout means big fines, plus you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe. So respect the bus.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. The Montgomery College men's and women's track and field teams are in the running for a big finish at this year's Nationals. MCTV's Michael Brown has more.
Last year, the MC men's track and field team finished 5th in the country and the women's 7th. And with the NJCAA D3 men's and women's track and field championships just 2 weeks away, it looks like both MC teams stand a good chance of equaling or even exceeding last year's lofty showing. To qualify to compete at Nationals, athletes have to achieve certain race times or distances depending on their event. And with 2 more regular season meets still on the schedule, 15 MC athletes have already reached the marks required to qualify for the national championships. So far, the Raptors women's team is leading the surge and has qualified to compete in 10 events. The 4x100 meter relay, the 4x400 meter relay, the individual 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, and 1500 meter races, and the shot put and discus. The MC men's team has qualified for 7 events so far, the 4x100 meter relay, the individual 100 meter and 200 meter races, and 400 meter high hurdles, along with the shot put, discus, and javelin throw. That covers a significant number of events, that the Raptors hope translates into a lot of points for both teams. And several MC athletes have qualified to compete in multiple events. For the women, Alyssa Moran has qualified for 5 events, as has Kim Stamets. Jade Zhang has made the mark for 3, and Katie Turlick and Justina Ababio 2 each. On the men's side, Lud Blair and Justin Leonard have each qualified for 3 events, and Sheldon Roman and Donovan Tyler 2 each. So if you're looking for some fun, May 11th through the 13th, the NJCAA National Championships will be held in our own backyard at Howard Community College. For County Report this week from Montgomery College, I'm Michael Brown.
When we plant a tree, it provides more than shade during the summer. Trees can also save property owners money, help the environment, and add beauty to any space. Recently, County Executive Ike Leggett and other representatives celebrated the 2nd anniversary of Tree Montgomery. Susan Stark tells us more about the program.
I'm here on site where this shade tree has been planted through the county's Tree Montgomery program. Over the last 2 years, the Montgomery County Department of Environmental Protection and its partners in the development and building community have been planting new shade trees for free. Within those 2 years, over 1,800 trees have been planted.
When we think about it, given the storms, the weather, and the challenge that we faced in this area, we lose an awful lot of trees every year. And so for us to keep up, we will certainly make certain that we increase that number to ensure that not only are we replenishing those that we are losing, but that we are also enhancing our environment, our landscape, by planting even more trees as we go forward.
Each fall through early spring, Tree Montgomery will plant shade trees at single-family homes, multi-family properties, and in business parking lots.
The county, through this program, is planting now hundreds and hundreds of trees every year. I think the county should plant enough every year to make sure that we achieve our canopy goals. It's a lot easier to accomplish that by planting now. You know, it's too late to plant 75 years from now. So, the best time to have planted a tree, of course, was 30 years ago. The second best time is today. So let's plant the trees now. That's what this program is about.
Visit treemontgomery.org to learn more about this program and other planting programs throughout the county. For County Report this week, in Bethesda, I'm Susan Stark.
Get ready for Greenfest. The county's largest one-day environmental celebration is right around the corner. Greenfest will be held on Saturday, May 6th at Boyer Park in Gaithersburg. It takes place from 11 to 4. There will be plenty to see and do for kids and adults. Activities include an electric vehicle car show, films, music, exhibits, and workshops. It's all geared towards making our environment better, plus it's free. During a radio episode of Montgomery Al Dia, Lisa Felt told us what to expect at the festival.
So it's free. It's intended for the family. The event is going to be on rain or shine.
This is going to be indoors, right?
We have the ability
of doing it both ways. Okay.
So we can accommodate both. As I said, it's a family-friendly event, and this year in particular, we have over 80 exhibitors and vendors. We have electric vehicle car show. We'll have food trucks with sustainable food programs. We have 5 food trucks. We also have music and entertainment. And this year I'm especially excited because we also have some tents that focus on local artists that promote sustainability and good environmental stewardship. So they will be showing their art.
For more information, visit montgomerycountygreenfest.org. Now it's time to meet our Pet of the Week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
This is Duchess. Duchess is just about 5 years old. She's a Brittany Pit mix, and she is a sweetheart. This is a very loving, energetic, but sweet, sweet dog who's really looking to be a good family pet. Please learn more about Duchess on the web at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD or give us a call at 240-773-5900. You can always stop by the center at 7315 Muncaster Mill Road in Durwood. We're open every day except Wednesday, and come on in and visit Duchess and all the other wonderful animals we have here.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Thank you for watching.